Hello all, I am Professor M.B.Nigade from AISSMS IoT Pune from the Department of Engineering Science. Our today topic is a solar energy power plant. The energy in everyday life is now the needed in one form of the energy to produce the motion of the particle or object, and the energy can define is nothing but the capacity to produce the motion. Alternatively, energy can define the capacity to do the some useful work. Then this rate of doing the work is called as a power, and the power is produced in the various power plant in the form of mechanical or electrical power. Generally the form of the power is now the converted one form into the another form, and we can use the means one form is thermal energy, another is now the chemical energy, electrical, mechanical, nuclear and gravitational, and number of grades of energy is there. One is a high grade energy, another is low grade energy, and this is a renewable energy, means this is further classified in the conventional, is also called as a and non-conventional energy. This is a renewable energy. In this renewable energy is now the obtained from the source, which is now the essentially generally this non-conventional energy sources which are under the development is called as solar energy, wind energy, ocean, then thermal energy, tidal energy, geothermal energy. This is called as a renewable energy. In non-renewable energy is now the energy sources are the founded the store in nature. That is various conventional energy sources available as a coal, water, petroleum product, and natural gas. Then the classification of renewable energy and non-renewable. The renewable energy is also called as a non-conventional source of energy. It is also called as a conventional source of energy. Availability is abundant quantity and also freely. They are the limited and account of for the cost. The supply of this energy is now the inextensible and available continuously. The supply of this energy is inextensible, will be vanished in future. So they do not create the pollution and any hazards. They create the some pollution hazards also. And the available potential energy is now diluted form, and available potential energy is now the high. Then the cost of extraction of energy to build the so high as compared to the non-conventional energy sources. The cost of extraction of the energy to build the power plant is very low. The energy is affected by the different season. Energy is not affected by any season. Cost of extraction and storage is very high. Cost of extraction and storage is very low. Overall cost of electricity produced per unit is now the very high. Overall cost of electricity produced per unit is now the less. For example, of renewable energies, solar, wind, hydro, tidal, wave, geothermal, ocean, and biogas. Here is the fossil fuel like a coals, gas, oil, and nuclear energy. This is a layout of solar energy power plant. If you see that the different parts in a solar energy power plant, that is solar collector, um, having a different classification. I will see in next slide. This is a solar collector, and this is a solar superheater. This is steam generator similar to the steam power plant, and this superheater steam is now the coming on turbine. This is one of the part. Then this is a supplementary natural gas boiler also. It is also called as a steam generator. This is the electrical generator transformer, and electricity is now the produced. This is a cooling tank. This type of number of component were required for the solar power plant. In this solar energy power plant, if you see that this is solar energy is now the this is a solar collector, means the sun is not nothing but the source of that energy. We can collect the energy from the sun. Okay, and this is a turbine. This is a mechanical part, is to convert this steam energy in terms of in terms of mechanical energy, and this turbine and this generator is now the connected by using some coupling in between them, and then this generator is now the produce the dynamometer. This is dynamometer is there to produce the electricity. Before the steam production, there is a condenser is there, that is a cool water is now the coming in and hot water is now the coming out, and this feed pump is now the required for supply the water to the turbine, supply the water to the boiler, and the boiler to produce the steam. and those steam is nothing but the useful input to the turbines. In this solar energy power plant can be utilized for generation of following type of way. One is the solar concentrated type of solar collector, means this type of solar collector is there. Another this type of solar collector is there, means this solar concentrated type of solar collector are used to produce the high pressure steam, and this steam is now the used to conventional steam power plant. Generally this solar photovoltaic cell or panel power plants is generally to convert the solar energy directly into the electrical energy. And since this power output of one solar cell is nothing but the 3 watt or zero point 0.5 watt or 6 ampere current, this solar energy are now the connected in series or parallel to form a photovoltaic cell and to produce the large power output is there. And this power can be either used as a DC power or AC power by using the inverter. Means from this end we can get the power in terms of AC or DC. Then the solar energy is now the device is now the use for lighting. Means this is main application for lighting, pumping of water and other application in the rural electrification or for the power supply to remote area where the grid is not available. Then this power generation PV cell is one of the important parameters there. In this PV receive the solar radiation from this end, and it is directly converted into the DC power from this end, and this supply to the battery through the charge controller is there. Means in between there is a charge controller, and it supplied the battery to the charge controller. DC power can be converted into the AC by using some inverter is there. The main function of charge control is there during the non sunshine, whenever there is no any sunshine, because they depend upon the season. The non sunshine sunshine hours, the current can also flow from the battery to the charge controller, but it does not allow the current to flow back to the PV cell. This is structure and working of a solar power plant. And then advantage, the solar power plant does not require any fuel because the natural source is there, source of energy is available in free cost. It is a clean non-polluting source of energy. Then it is a low running and maintenance cost as compared to the other power plant. Then disadvantage of solar power plant, the sunlight is not available with the same intensity all time. The storage of the solar energy is expensive as compared to the other power plant. Initial cost of solar power plant is now the high as compared to the other another power plant, and mainly application in the lighting and generally the pumping of water, and many application in rural electrification or from the power supply in a remote area where the grid is not available. Thank you very much for listening my video. Thank you.